Hello. We've made it into the really heavy stuff, gang. No more flying rotisserie turkeys from here on in. Let's talk about the antithesis of thing in itself and appearance. In this essay, this cursed, hideous, godless essay, the great Schope-Dispenser tries to get to the heart of the nature of will by making up loads of new stuff and slapping us in the face with Kant over and over again. So let's just get into it, shall we? If you leave now, we don't have to go through this. Just leave. Do it for me. We could just pretend. No one will ever know if you don't watch this video, because this stuff won't even make sense if you do. Go home. Hug your family. Forget about this place. And first of all, what is thing? It's anything that exists independent of our perception. It's something that is there and continues to be there when we're not looking at it. Here is a pen. If I close my eyes, the pen is still there. Well, Schope's first takes us through some very sensible suggestions. Thing could be matter, atoms, as the great Greek philosopher Democritus said, and Mr. John, I am very sensible Locke, later agreed. It could be, as Kant said, equals X, whatever that's supposed to mean. But no, of course not. It's will. Thing is will. Thing, the stuff that exists and continues to exist, regardless of whether you're observing it, is will. That other made-up thing, the magical force that you can't see. Are you beginning to see the problem? You see, it's quite annoying that Schopenhauer decides out of nowhere that everything of substance is made up of magical Jedi fairy dust. But luckily he isn't being completely literal. It's just that everything is composed of will and has will within it in its essence. He just decided to word it in the stupidest way imaginable. So everything is will. We perceive it as representation. Got it? Good, because I'm not going back there, man. And thing, that's like stuff or something, right? I think. Schopenhauer moved on to talk about appearance. Appearance, thank God and all your lucky stars, means appearance. How something appears. Now Schopenhauer says the problem with most religions and philosophies is they try and present things by how they appear, rather than by what they really are. For example, where have you gone? For example, the pen and I do not look similar. I am a reasoning living organism made of meat, and this is a pen. You could be forgiven for thinking we seemed quite different. But no, of course not. We might appear different, but we're both made of will, so we are, of course, the same. To harm this pen would be to harm myself. To go back in time and to harm Schopenhauer would be to harm myself. But I would be very willing to give it a try. So to recap a little, appearance is how something appears. It's physical. Is it different to the world of representation? Apparently so, but I don't really see how. But independent of others' perception, we are pure will. We are pure will trapped in this nasty meat prison. Appearance, our physical body, is only appearance. It cannot become will. So what does this mean? Number one, we're all made of the same stuff. We're all connected by Jedi magic, and this is an integral part of Schopenhauer's philosophy. Remember, it's the reason that we should be nice to each other. Number two, Schopenhauer says this is objective proof of Kantian theory, despite the fact that he just made the whole thing up. Yes, that's right. Schopenhauer just created a philosophy of existence out of thin air, and then used it as objective, inalienable proof that there is a magic world behind the one we see. There's only one problem with this argument. It's trash. Bye.